Here, who?
I think we're doing donut. I really wanted him to see it. He's like, driving me looks over.
No, yeah. I started after school and then it was like, alright. And then
In his videos, you can hear nothing from the crowd except for your car. Yeah.
Do you hear her language?
No.
No.
You just hear like from her lung.
Her one lung?
Her lung singular.
lung and a half.
Lung and a half. I'm sorry.
She should stop smoking.
Lung point 2.
I don't.
Red.
Those unfiltered camels.
It was boring. And this is the best.
Wait, so okay, this is what I was kind of confused on when I watched the Not Nothing on Academy. Because they didn't ever explain when you have like f of -2. It was always just f of x.
Yeah, so they didn't do an evaluation.
They never did evaluation. It was always just
When you have a number, in there, you have to evaluate the number. When you have just an x, you just use the algebraic expression.
Okay, so like in the second one there, it would just be 8x squared.
You're right,
All that
right.
minus the other one.
Right.
Okay, and then when it's f of -2, you just plug in -2 every time there's an x.
Right.
That's what I thought, but every time they didn't do that. Ever.
But be careful because you're minusing the whole quantity g of x.
Yeah, so it becomes negative.
Yes, you have to distribute the negative sign.
Do we have to write the whole parentheses figure?
No, I mean, you could do it in your head, but a lot of students, if they don't do it this way, they make a mistake.
Because it's easier for me to remember just to write a negative.
Me too. I mean, this is actually, I have to think about doing it this way. Yes, ma'am. Sick. Oh.
Here's what I did. Didn't read the whole book. I didn't read it.
Oh, you had this guy before?
No, the movie's wrong. Yeah, the newer one.
I heard good things about him.
He's nice, but he's weird. I made eye contact with him like 87 times.
Yeah.
Right here.
No, I know.
If it's just the same, it's like, they might as well just be the answer.
I know.
This is like the only thing.
Yeah. No.
I thought it was you the other person. I was
Sorry to hear that.
She just told me that like they. You want me to go to school tomorrow? But like they hung out, right? This was no. She told me that. I know. But they. Yeah. But they. Shut up. They. They text back and forth. They have 5 years together.
Hey, Trey, did you even take the last quiz? Did you?
I didn't take the last one.
No.
And I
Oh, I'm sorry. If you got any questions, please ask. Raise your hand. I'll stop and explain. Huh? What I'm doing? No, this is review. You should know. Hey, don't be that guy. I should be like every other teacher, right? This is review. You should know this stuff. I'm just taking the algebraic expression for f of x. See, you guys are talking. I can't talk over you. No. You guys are old enough to shut up.
That was what the sub and her were arguing about like disciplining and like actually teaching them.
No, you guys are, what, 16, 17, 18 years old?
No.
You should know. No, I'm not going to say that should. You know to pay attention and be quiet. I shouldn't have to yell at you guys.
Not a dog. Don't talk to me.
Okay, here's the f of x. 8x squared minus 5x plus 3, that's the f of x, over the g of x. G of x is 7x minus 2. That's it. It's my answer. Now, this happens to have a domain restriction, right?
Can't equal 0.
Can't equal 0. It's a fraction, and I don't know why you guys have such a problem with this. So, yeah, just set it to equal 0 and find out what the x equals, what it can't be. 7x minus 2 equals 0. 7x equal 2. X cannot equal 2 sevenths. That's my domain restriction. And solve for x. Now, this composite function, you start with the innermost parentheses. Well, we already know what g of 2 is. We did it in the previous problem. It's 12. So instead of g of 2, I'm just going to put in 12. Hezzy, shut up. So all I have to do is find the f of 12. 12 squared plus minus 5 times 12 plus 3. The 144 plus 8 times 8. 1152 minus 60 plus 3. I get 10. 95.
I know, Mr. D, right? And I was like, and I went like this. I was like, and then he was like, "Don't fucking sit away from me. I want to feel your curls." And I was like, "It's my fucking hair." My dad's a fucking piece of shit, Mr. D. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Who was this?
My father. It's fine.
Very.
It's fine. It's fine.
You can't be saying that to teachers. then he's got to go to the office.
Yeah,
And
I
you
don't
know,
care.
that's not right.
And then the office says contact the police, and the police can come to your house and
I
say, "Are you
know.
touching your daughter?"
I know. It's whatever. This is easier.
Now, this is like, shh. This, shh, quiet. This is attempt number 3 on advanced factoring. If you're happy with your score, skip it, right? Focus on stuff you need to study on. Okay. Yes. You guys have your flow charts, right? Yeah. I think it's salmon.
We were just yelling at each other. And he's like, oh, I don't want to. Can I have one of them?
I got a stack somewhere.
There.
Oh, yeah.
I went like that. I was like, don't do that. Mine on a rod.
Okay, you have to recognize, though, that this is a different sum of cubes.
Yes.
Now, if you don't, guys, quiet down. If you don't remember that 27 is a perfect cube, you can do 2 things. Look at your flow chart. Down on the bottom, it's got a little rectangle here with perfect cubes. Look, 27 and 8. So both of these are perfect cubes. If you don't remember what the perfect cube is, just take the cube root of them. Hit your math button. Go to number 4, highlight it, hit enter, and I'm going to take the cube root of 27. Hit enter, and it's 3. 27 is 3 cubed. 8 is 2 cubed. Shh, guys, quiet. Okay, so I go down my flow chart. I can't factor out any common terms. You guys continuously forget about this one. What type of polynomial do you have? Well, we have 2 terms, right? 2 terms. Is it a difference of squares? No. Sum of cubes? Yes. So it's a cubed plus b cubed. So I'm going to factor it to a plus b, a squared minus ab plus b squared. Now, it's easier if you write down what your a and b is. Yes.
All right, so any day.
Oh, this seat's so warm.
Peasant.
Oh my god, Jake, please.
Why is it broken into 3 pieces?
No, because literally that's my 3rd idea. Hey, please. Look at me. This is weird.
Okay, so I'm going to write down what my a is and what my b is. Shh, quiet. So my a, my a is the base being cubed, so it's 3x. My b is the base 2 being cubed. So I just follow my formula. I'm squaring it. I'm sorry, I'm factoring it. So I need this side right here, a plus b and the a squared minus ab. So I have a plus b times a squared. Now, what's 3x squared? 9x squared. 3x squared. Remember, there are 1 there, right? So 3 to the 1 times 2 is 3 squared, which is 9x squared, minus AB, well, A times B is 6x, good, and B squared. That's it. That's my answer. What do I have in 4B? Yes, I have two terms, right? Quiet. I have two terms. Subtraction, so it's a difference of squares. More than likely, 64 is perfect square, and 125 is not a perfect square. It's a difference of cubes. No, 125 is not in here. But they're perfect cubes, yeah. Okay. Shh. Okay, so 64 is 4 cubed, and 125 is 5 cubed. So my A is the base for x, and my B is the base 5. We're looking at difference, so it's this factorization right there. So I have A minus B, 4x minus B, times A squared. What's 4x squared? 16x squared, good. Let's see, plus AB. See, 5 times 4x is 20x. And B squared is 25. 5 squared. Okay. Okay, this is where okay, number 5A. What do I do first? Yes, let me do this one and then we'll do the backside. What do I do first? Alana. Yes. Okay, what can I factor out in 5A? That's right, a 6. What else? What else can I factor out? An x. What am I left with? 6x to the 5th divided by 6x. Good. 6x divided by 6x. That's right. Anything over itself is 1. Can I factor x to the 4th minus 1? Yeah, it's a difference of squares. Think of this x to the 4th as x squared squared. Okay, this 1 you can think of as 1 squared. So my A is going to be x, my B is going to be 1. Don't forget to carry down the 6x. So I have an x here, plus, minus, 1, 1. Actually, that's an x squared, right? Sorry. Can I go any further? Yes. This is a difference of squares. So 6x, x squared plus 1. And I can factor that because that's a difference of squares. X plus 1, x minus 1. That's my answer. Let's do some division. Let's do a long division, then a synthetic division. We'll get back to it. Here's my divisor. And then my polynomial. Okay, first step, divide, right? M cubed divided by M gives me M squared. Second step, multiply. M squared times M. M squared times 2 plus 2. Third step, subtract. Subtract this entire quantity. M cubed minus M cubed, good. 5M squared minus 2M squared, 3M squared. And fourth step, bring it down. Okay, bring down minus 2M. Okay, repeat, divide. 3M squared divided by M gives me 3M. What?
You have to put it in parentheses because I was just like changing the signs when I didn't.
No. Second step, multiply. Third step, and bring down. Start over. Negative 8M divided by M. Negative 8 minus 8. Multiply. Negative 8M minus 16. Subtract. So I have no remainder.
If there was a remainder, don't you just put it over the
Divisor. Okay, let's do synthetic. Let's do number 12. Okay, what's my solution here? So that's my divisor. The first one has to be, the divisor has to be, I can't hear you. Okay, coefficient for k to the fourth, 1. Coefficient for k squared. Where's my k cubed? So what am I going to put there? 0. Okay, k squared. minus 36 plus 8 and minus 48. Okay, step 1. Well, I got to have something to multiply, right? So I'm going to bring down the 1. Six times 1 is step 2. Add. Multiply 6 times 6. Add. Multiply. Add. Multiply. You better get a 0 on your last one, because that's a root. That's a.
I like this. This is so much.
I say, this is a solution for this polynomial, so you better get a 0 on your last one. What? Yeah, you have to bring that one down, because you got to have something to multiply. Yeah. Hey, shh. Quiet. Right, these are going to be my coefficients. So I have 1k. Now I'm going to go 1 less. So this is cubed plus 6k squared plus 0k to the first plus 8. Now we can clean this up. Shh. We can clean this up. K cubed plus 6k squared, that's just 0, plus 8.
Listen to the Mobile Academy.
Anyway, I had a sister freshman year. I dropped that class because of it. Can we start on?
Let's do another one. Okay, what's my solution? What are the coefficients of my polynomial? No, that's x to the second. This is x to the first, so minus 19 and minus 43. Coefficients. Okay, we have to bring down the first one. 24. Then add. Let's see, that's positive. Take 8 times 3 is 24. Negative 19 plus 24 is positive 5. Multiply 8 times 5 is 40. Add. I get a minus 3. So my solution. See, I drop an x. So I have 3x plus 5. This one, I did something wrong.
Yeah.
He wore it to our meeting before you started. No, talking about and jumpsuit like the Nazis wore.
Like the Nazis wore?
Yeah, he has a swastika on it.
Swastika.
Yeah. he's got like a porn mustache. That's like, his name is Cruz. No, he goes
I
to
love
He has a whole club though. There's a ton of
Oh, I
clubs.
Yes,
Yeah.
I used to.
There's like I don't know, but he has like this Twitter that has like how many followers he has. He asked me on his first day if I wanted to join his club. He said, "Want to join my club?" I was
You're
like,
not even Aryan. What are you doing?
I said, "No, not really."
What
He
are
was
you
like, "Well, we
doing?
don't like gays, blacks, Jews," and I was like, "I don't want to join the fucking club."
You have brown hair and brown eyes. How is he gonna? Are they just like large?
His name is Cruz Marquise. How are you gonna be a white supremacist and have that name? Marquise with a Q.
He's so look in the mirror and be like, oh shit, I have a gas mic.
He's at least like Mexican or something.
This is all recording.
What white man have you ever met?
Cruz Marquis.
Marquise?
Cruz, anyways, that's his first name. It's
Yeah, C-R-U-Z.
Parents like insane.
I think his parents like support him.
Oh, great. So yeah.
I could probably find him.
he's sleeping outside. You got trench coat?
Not a trench coat, it's a jumpsuit, my boy. Like the janitors wear, but tan.
That's even worse.
Yeah, it's got one of those swastikas on it. How do you say it?
Swastika.
Where do you find that at? They don't got that in the store over here.
Yeah, there's
That's a shit ass word.
Ordered every time.
You know, people are gonna watch these videos and say, "Man,
And these are educational.
I feel so sorry for Mr. D.
it's cross course.
He doesn't get paid. He doesn't get paid enough money for this."
Maybe
You
should
decided
be a
to be
middle-aged
here.
white man then.
You made a bunch of money
After
being a
I'll be
manager,
gay
you
or
left
something,
it.
do something stupid. I'm serious, they'll pay you more.
The teachers get paid more if they're gay.
Not here, they get special privileges.
I'm not even. I can't even answer that.
Shut up.
That nigga's definitely gay.
You know that man had long hair in high school, right?
Mr. Perry used to be. Christian was about to be the
Mr. Perrion. That man cracks me up. He would look at us like this all over, and he'd like, we were eating sour candy one time, and he'd be like, "Oh, I love sour candy, but I can't eat too much because it makes my tongue bleed." And then walk away.
Who said that?
Mr. Perry.
I thought you were talking about Christian. I was gonna punch him. I swear to God. So what? Where if I ever see that you was looking like that?
No, but if you look him dead in his eyes through his glasses, it makes his face look really small, and I used to crack up.
What? Okay. Find the inverse. Switch your x and y. So I have x equals 8y minus 5. Solve for y. Add 5 to both sides. I get x plus 5 equals 8y. Divide by the coefficient 8. Every term. So I get x over 8, or 1/8 times x, either way. Plus 5/8. That equals my y inverse.
Yeah.
Can we come back and do 7B after I do it on my own?
You would have that.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're supposed to do that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, I know, like, I hate that. White never works.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what is HLT?
Oh, the con.
Horizontal line test.
Give you fruits in the mind.
Yeah, white. Oh.
Can you go back and do it now? Because I finished it. Wait.
Mr. D. Why is my phone hooking up to the Wi-Fi?
Oh, yeah.
Stay on the teachers.
I don't have the teacher one because they kicked me off of it last year and I haven't gotten the past.
I have a password.
Week? Am I handing my phone to somebody?
It's long as fuck.
That's why I'm trying to hand you my phone.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just
Definitely
saying.
not. On what?
I'll send it to you on message.
I don't have Facebook. I just kept from my some of my boyfriends, my ex-boyfriends shit on my phone.
I'm not sending it to him. Alright, that's up.
It's like two.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, here's the Wi-Fi. What's this for?
No, he used to be like, why are you cheating on me all the time? I'd be like, if you just leave me alone, I'm not working. That's why I don't work 2 jobs.
Slid in her kids, stop cheating. Yeah. Location.
I'd be like, you were just here 20 minutes ago. Like, how am I cheating on you? My old ass boss who's got a cyst on his neck? No thanks.
No, yeah.
No, like it. Mr. D, do you watch Netflix?
Yeah, Mr. D, I got it right.
Cool documentary. It's not about animals. I don't want to watch it.
It's called 31.
Don't. Was that about the cops?
Yeah.
I just watched one about dirty cops and it was pretty good. No.
Right.
I was gonna say, do you have
Yeah, I like my coffee hot, I like my men. Hot, strong, and black.
You got some of those.
What?
Well, I was James,
Hey,
short,
for real.
chubby, white boy, so trying to move it up.
Are you? There's that kid who was fucked too. I walk past you too every day.
You better not.
After.
Ian,
I don't
that
know
man's
his
smaller
name.
than Riley.
I don't even. But you, I walk past and you're always like you yell in here and they talk to him and you're like talking so nice and like, oh yeah.
She can be nice to people if she wants to.
Yeah, I'm
But it's like-
generally like a nice person.
It's like a
I just
different
don't
kind
like
of
you.
nice. Oh, you don't? I didn't hear that the first 25 times you told me.
Well, you're arrogant. I can't help it. You're just asshole.
Okay, so.
Those are supposed to be funny. Never mind.
Huh?
I'm dead. Hey, we have the same orange juice, bud.
That's because it got it at the school.
I bought mine at Taco Bell. Cool. Yeah.
Taco Bell sells juices.
Their breakfast is fire.
I know I'll be going there in the morning. When I see school,
It's so cheap too. You can get like a whole meal for like $5.
what you're doing right now better than I understand the other one.
Alana,
Yeah,
big
sometimes
news,
it
big
happens,
news. Check it out, big news.
Oh wow. I see.
News stand. No, I'm just kidding.
It is.
It's an update.
It's not. I missed.
Okay.